Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. Look what I have out. And look what I have out. Don't faint, okay? Get back up. Yes, I said each month my goal was to get out a coloring supply that I haven't colored with in a long time. And I'm going to do it on camera this time. Not sure about all of them. I decided to get my Prismacolor pencils out. And I had started this picture last year. I have a video out there showing how I did this background with pan pastels and erasing. So that's how I did the background on here. But didn't get too much colored on it. So we're going to color with pencil. I am so nervous. I know that sounds silly to most of you. Or some of you that color with pencil all the time, but I'm nervous. I haven't colored with colored pencils probably since last summer. Yeah, so I got out my color combination sheets that I made up. And I thought, first of all, we would color this flower down here. And I kind of wanted to do it in some pretty pinks. And which one did I end up picking out? I think this one. So we're going to do that one for that flower. If we manage to get that done, I thought we could do these. Or else some leaves. I'm not sure. But I wanted to go with blues. These flowers by no means are going to be colored realistically. I didn't want to put that amount of pressure on myself. So yeah, I was going to do blues kind of in there. And I believe, what did I pick out for that one? Oh, this here one. So I'm going to go from dark to, this is light green. So we have violet blue, electric blue, and light green that we're going to do up here. And then for the flower down here, I got out Dahlia purple, process red, and salmon pink. I did get a very simple green color combination. It's only 2 pencils, and it's peacock green and true green. So I have that in here too. So some color combinations can be very, very simple. Where is that one? That one is here. So, you know, very simple color combination. It's only 2 colors. I like to keep them like 3 color. Some of these, quite a few of them are 4 color. But I really enjoy the 3 color combination. Just a light, medium, and dark. Sometimes to get some more variation in here, though, you do need more colors. I like to use the larger amount of colors on bigger spaces, though. So these are quite small areas, so I don't want to go with, especially when I haven't colored with pencils in so long. So I went ahead and picked out my colors ahead of time. I don't always do that, but I thought for this today, I am going to. And I went ahead and I sharpened all my pencils with the M&R sharpener. I did buy a new pencil sharpener. I wanted something that had a number of different holes on it, and I wanted something that was electric that I could plug into the wall, but also battery operated, so when I color in the living room, I can just take this with me so that I could fit my larger colored pencils in here too, not just the Prismacolor. So I did try the Prismacolor in here. I'm not real impressed with it. I'm going to try it again. This is, because it does have the adjustments too on how sharp you want the pencil. What? I can't even remember the brand of this now. Does it not say on this box? It just says multi-point. Let me see the card that came with it. ZMOL Arts. I don't know. Yeah, ZMOL. So I'm going to have to play around with it a little bit more to determine if I really like it. I do like the fact it comes with an extra blade assembly. So that's kind of nice. And then, of course, your, you know, your power cord and whatnot to plug it in. Comes with the adapter and the power cord. So we'll see. I have a number of sharpeners. I think I still like my Office Goods one better than this. So I may end up shipping this back. I don't know. Now that I've used it, I think they still take it back. I'd clean it out really good. But yeah, I'm not real impressed. So we'll stick with the M&R, especially on camera. I hadn't done that in the past when I colored with colored pencils and I used my electric sharpener. And yeah, I got some feedback that was kind of noisy. So from now on, I'll use a manual pencil sharpener like the M&R because this thing is awesome. And yeah, we'll do it that way. Let's zoom in. We'll see how I do. All right, take a deep breath, Lisa. You can do it. Okay, so how is everybody? I'm kind of shaky. I just got in from mowing lawn. I was so excited. If you're new to my channel, I love, love, love mowing lawn. And I had such a nice, big, beautiful lawn over at my other house. And here I definitely don't. So the only part of the lawn that really needed mowing was the front lawn. It took me a whole whopping 10 minutes to mow lawn. Yeah. Now when I color with Prismacolor, because they're so soft and buttery, I always start with the darkest. Kind of fade out with my color, go in with the mid-tone, kind of come back over the dark, fade out, and then I go over everything with the light. How does that look? Then I think that should be in shadow, so I'm just going to color that in solid dark. So yeah, anytime I do anything physical, it seems like I shake a little bit more, but I wanted to get this color in chat done. I'm not sure if you can hear Bob out there. He's having a problem getting his scooter going. He has this little moped, and he bought it used. It's quite an old one, but it really didn't have that many miles on it. And he had it going earlier this spring when we managed to have some warm days out. When we hit 80 that one day. And it worked. He, you know, took it for some rides. And yeah, but now, nope. So he's out there working on it. And it's right outside the window here, so the driveway is right here. Okay, how we doing? I'm going to turn the book around so I'm at the right angle here. So yeah, everything's good around here. It has been so freaking cold again this week. We had snow. The ground was white earlier in the week. That was so depressing to wake up to. Let me tell you, it's like, oh. on my green grass. Ooh, I heard him. He got it going. Oh, he loves his moped just to tootle around town. But yeah, we had gotten snow after we had that gorgeous upper 70s one day and 80s, or AD. We hit 80. We broke a number of records. Oh, I hope I wasn't off camera. Yeah, we broke a number of records for record warmth. Oh, it was so nice. I had shorts on. Yeah, then fickle Mother Nature. Like I always say, she has PMS twice a year. Spring and fall. Thank heavens it's only twice a year. I'm sure there's men out there that wish their wives had it twice a year. Sorry. That was uncalled for. There, how's it looking? I wanted it a little bit lighter. Maybe I'm going in a little too heavy with the dark purple. So I'll go around here because we'll have shading down in here. That thing starts, and now I can hear him cranking on it. Now it's not starting. Said he was going to get a spark plug for it. How's everybody else's weather? Is it getting nice and warm in the south? Oh gosh, I'm so envious of you guys. Bring on the 90s. I even love mowing when it's hot out. I work up a sweat, get a good workout. It's like, yes, out in the sun and it's so nice and hot. Yeah, I belong in the South. I really do. I don't know why I was born up here. I didn't have anything to say about it. Oh, yeah, so I was busy out in the yard when we had that nice weather. There was a flower bed planted here when we moved in. And looks to be, I couldn't tell what was in it last fall. Everything was dying by that time. But I see throughout the center of the flower bed are all irises, so I can't wait to see what color they are. And then on one end of the flower bed, she had planted some of that, you know, the thick clumps of, that looks like grass, essentially. So she's got one of those clumps on one end, one in the middle, and nothing on the other end. So I don't know if the other one died out or what. So I'm going to want to get another. Somebody out there I'm sure knows what it's called. If you do, let me know. Because I want to go and get another one so that I can even it out, you know. And then she had all this black plastic, which I understand why. It is pretty weedy up here. But all the black plastic was sticking up and coming out and looked horrible. So Lisa went. I had to, you know, snip all the dead stuff off. And I tore all that black plastic off. And then she had mulch on top of the black plastic. So I took all of that off because I want to plant annuals all around there. So can't wait till I can get in there and get some annuals planted. But doesn't pay to do that yet around here. The way it is, the tips of the irises and stuff are brownish and stuff because we've had a number of nights where it's gotten below freezing. So yeah, definitely cannot plant annuals yet. But I am looking forward to it. I actually like how this is looking. Woohoo! Go me! I've been really looking forward to getting my pencils out again. When I first started coloring years and years ago, before it really became a thing, the only adult coloring books that were out there at that time were the Dover coloring books. And so I colored out of those, and I just had Prismacolor. Let's make some like veins in here. I had Prismacolor pencils, so that's what I colored with. And yeah, so I mean, I colored a lot with pencils back in the day. But then they just kept coming out with all these other things, and I discovered gel pens once those really started becoming popular. And for a while, I never looked back. It was pretty much all I colored with. I just fell in love with gel pens. And I had all different kinds. I had the pastel and metallic and neon. And the regular, you know, them variety packs that you can get. And I just don't like the other kind. They are just too scratchy and hard to color with. The neon ones can be kind of neat when you're coloring in like black background mandala books and stuff. But other than that, and the pastels are really pretty, but yeah, they're so darn scratchy. So pretty much I only color with the glitter now. The metallics, for the most part, are nice and smooth also, but I don't like the fact that they cover up the lines. They're very opaque. And yeah, that kind of drives me crazy. So, boy, it looks a lot darker on camera than it is in real life. It's quite a bit brighter than what I can see on my iPad. So I'm not sure how it's showing up on your end. I don't know if I should have done some shading in there, but yet I like the dark look against that peach color. So yeah, got out in the flower bed, got that all looking nice. I was so excited. But yeah, I cannot wait to get my fingers in that dirt and get some other flowers in there. But boy, I tell you, mowing this lawn, and that was the front part. The flat part, the easiest, because there is no lawn in the side yard or anything. It's atrocious. So I have True Green coming in on Monday. If you guys don't know what True Green is, it's a lawn service. They're going to come in and weed and feed and then plant. They call it overseeding, where it's just essentially dirt. That's pretty much all there is in my side yard, which is my biggest yard. It's where the swing set and stuff is. That's all fenced in. And so yeah, it's bad. Bad, bad, bad. So, and of course, we don't have a backyard. Oh, we got a couple feet. But I was still going to have them go all the way around the house. There just won't be too much to do around the house. And I see our next door neighbor, whose driveway is, you know, right behind us. He has some piece of equipment. I'm not even sure what it is. Almost looks like a thatcher and fertilizer or seeder or something in one. And he's got it parked up right on the back of our house. And it's like, Bob, isn't that our property? Because I want True Green to go through there on Monday. So I'm going to have him go over and talk to them. I ain't gonna. It's a older retired couple that live there. So I'll have him do that. So yeah, I can't wait till True Green sees this yard, and he's probably going to go, oh my God. Because I'm sure this yard probably has never been treated. The little bit of grass there is, I mean, it's tons more weeds than anything. And there's just so much to go around in the front yard. Oh my heavens. I really like nice open lawn. And that's what I had at the other house, and I just loved it. Well, yeah, definitely don't have that here. There's a little abutment of the front house that sticks out. Gotta go around that. There's the shed on the west side. Gotta go around that. There's eaves trough, the spout that comes down. There's actually two of them on the west side. Gotta go around that. Then the boulevard, we got the power pole in there. Gotta go around that. Oh, and a stop sign. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go in extra dark on here, so they kind of stick out a little bit. Oh, I like how that's looking. And it's only been 23 minutes. Now, like I said, I'm pretty heavy-handed, as you can tell. And with wax-based pencils, you can be. I think. You don't have to be, that's for sure. I see many people that color with Prisma, and they do layer with them more than blending. But they, you know, wax-based pencils are known for blending capabilities, whereas your oil-based, you have to pretty much layer. And I can do that, but I'm too impatient. I like to start a picture, get it done. And that's another reason I probably don't color with pencils too often, because it's, you know, a very slow medium. You know, pencils take you the longest, but it's so pretty when it's done. Can't wait to get this picture done. I think it's going to be pretty. So yeah, it looks like we'll get this flower done, and I think we'll go up to the blues and see what that color combination is going to look like. We'll maybe do one flower, and then maybe we, again, if we have time, those are kind of small, so we'll maybe do some leaves or something and try out that green color combination. Now, of course, I'm not going to do all the leaves that same green color combination. I want to do some lighter and some darker. Can you believe it is mid-April? I can't. Oh my gosh. I mean, good heavens, Mother's Day is going to be here before you know it. You know, I can totally understand where some of the color tubers I watch that color a lot with colored pencil are so afraid of messing up a picture. And that is exactly me with this, because I love how it's looking so far. I think that turned out nice, though. What should we do in the middle? I didn't figure that one out. Let's do yellow and then put maybe a light brown in there, too. So let's go with canary yellow. So I'm just going to go lightly over it with canary yellow. Put that back, and let's go to the browns. Can you believe I don't have my color chart out? Because I was looking at the color combinations. So I didn't really need my color chart. I'm going to go in with burnt ochre. Oh, I need a sharper tip for this. There. That'll work better. Hope my head ain't in the way. It's the only good thing about zooming in more is your head don't get in the way as much. I can lean down farther. So we'll just go over it a little bit with the ochre and just make it a little bit darker. How's that? Alrighty. So, that flower is done, except for the leaves. Okay, let's try these blues. I'm really curious to see how this is going to look. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. If I'm going to, maybe I'll just shade with the dark in the mid-tone here, and then I'll do dark mid-tone light out there. Let's try it and see what it looks like. Don't know until you try, right? Oh, I like that. Now, on the outside, let's try the 3 colors. And I do sometimes go, you know, back over again if I don't quite get the darkness that I want. I think I came up a little too far again with the dark. But let's put that light tip on. Oh, that makes it look pretty. Maybe we'll put a little on there too. How does that look? Okay, let's not put so much dark. I said that on that other flower, didn't I? And maybe I will go in with all three colors. We'll just make the very tip this light green. Yeah. I'm surprising myself here. How many people out there of my viewers are pencil people? How many are marker people? And how many are, oh, I don't know, gel pen people or whatever else there is out there? Watercolor, I should say that one. Just curious. I see so many gorgeous colored pencil pictures, and I'm like, every time I see one, I'm like, gosh, I wish I could color like that. I mean, I can do some, but not like what I see. Boy, oh boy. Of course, some of those gorgeous pictures, they spend a long time on them too. Of course, I guess I'm spending long enough on this one too. Not sure if I'm going to be working on this off camera or not. I would like to think I will, but one never knows, because I keep getting new books in the mail. And artists, just, you know, our illustrators just keep coming up with more pretty books. But I do want to start, even though my love, I think, will always be color by number, I do want to go outside my comfort zone. And I did have requests, and I'm hoping this is fulfilling it, to color out of a book that intimidates me. And all of Johanna's books intimidate me. But I just have to bite the bullet and do it, right? Just tell me, I think I can, I think I can. And before you know it, and I always have to tell myself, you know, I always look at a picture all at once, and it just totally overwhelms me. And I try and try to make myself not do that. Look at each thing, like look at this flower, get the flower done. Look at this flower, get the flower done. Maybe go on to some leaves, you know, instead of looking at the whole thing. I love coloring flowers though, so it's kind of why I picked this one. Although all of the pictures in here are so pretty. Love it. And I want to get out one of Maria Trolle's books. Oh my gosh, I love, love, love her books, and I cannot wait for Luna to come out. Out of all my hardcover books, hers are hands down my absolute favorite. They're just, oh, they're gorgeous. Now again, on camera, that looks quite a bit darker than it does here. But, yeah, it looks pretty, I guess. Again, I don't know what these flowers are actually supposed to look like, and I don't care. Let's do the leaves up here. And again, this is only going to be a two-color blend, and I think I'm just going to blend from dark out to light. And see how that looks. I do have a number of additional color combinations to add to my little swatches over there. I just have not had any time to do it. Now, is that supposed to be a leaf in here? I'm thinking it is. Now, if I can do this, anybody can do that. Like I said, I definitely do not know pencils real well, but yeah, like I said, I have colored with them in the past. But yeah, when I decided I wanted to do this today for the color and chat, I'm like, or do I? Do I? But like I said, I had that request and I thought, oh yeah, pencils, that's definitely getting out of my comfort zone. But it also does fulfill my goal for this month. Getting out my Prismas. Next month, I would like to get out my ink tints. I love, love, love ink tints. And when I first got them, I actually had colored with them quite a bit. Not tons. But the ones that I did, the pictures that I did color with them, they're so pretty. Well, we're only at 36 minutes. What else should we color? Maybe we'll go on and we'll color the rest of these in. I'm going to take a sip quick. Okay, let's go back to the blues. With it being so nice out, well, when we had that 80-degree weather, it was so odd to drive in a car and have the windows down. I certainly didn't want to turn on air conditioning. I had the windows open in the house. Oh, it was so awesome. Get some fresh air in here. It was nice. Got pretty toasty and warm upstairs in my bedroom, though. Whew. I left the windows open all night, and in the morning it was still 70, what was it, 74 or 75 up there. So I'm like, Bob, gotta turn on the air this summer, because we are having venting put up to upstairs, and I can't wait. It'll be so nice. I no longer will have to depend on that space heater next winter, tripping the breakers if too much kicks in at the same time. Like, heaven forbid, I vacuum up there and it kicks in at the same time. And have lights on. Because I guess those take more power than what I thought. When I researched it, they were supposed to be so economical, but I don't think so. Otherwise, I really, really like it. You know, it's nothing that you can turn on and have instant heat, of course. It's kind of like a radiator heat. Takes a while to get going, but they're so quiet because there's no blower or anything on them, no fan. So super, super quiet. As you can tell, I'm doing all the pedals at once now, instead of switching back and forth. Maybe we'll find some more leaf colors. We could do the leaves around this flower down there that we just colored. Maybe I'll go with a brighter green down there. Although when I first looked at those leaves, for some reason I was thinking dark green. I don't know why. Can't believe I'm finally getting more done on this picture after it sat for almost a year. That is so bad. And I hate having whips. That's why it just floored me when I did my coloring book collection series. And I seen how many whips I had out there. I should have wrote them all down because now I have no idea. I would have to go through all my books again. My craft room here is a total disaster. Yes, believe it or not. Because I am doing a bunch of experimenting for some future videos. And I spent quite a bit of time this week because I didn't have Levi. He had some little minor surgery from something he was born with, and I won't go into detail, but so Heather stayed home with him, and so it gave me the perfect opportunity to do some testing. And boy, I tell you, I am not having success. But I did order a bunch of different things. So if she's talking about maybe staying home with him yet a few days this next week anyhow, because he still is not quite back to his perky self. Been running a temp, especially when his Tylenol wears off. So either that or she's going to do a couple of half days, if nothing else. So maybe I can work on that stuff again. I don't know. I got a lot of other videos to get caught up on too, so not sure what I'm going to have time to do. I have so many ideas for videos. Oh my gosh. I never run out of ideas, which is good. I don't have to sit here and go, what can I show them this week? I always have content for you guys. I hope you are enjoying it. And I always forget to say this, but if you are a new subscriber of mine, thank you so much and welcome to the channel. I have, this still just blows me away. I have now hit 9,000 subscribers. It just, every time I think about it, it just blows me away. When I started this channel, I really didn't think I would get to 1,000. I really didn't. But my goodness, you people surprised me. Oh, these leaves are the same, aren't they? Let's get our little greens out again then. Yeah, so I definitely want to say thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you. I really do appreciate you guys. You're so supportive. You're so awesome. You make me laugh reading your comments many times, or else you're very informative and let me know about things. Even new things that are out there that I shouldn't know about. It's like, oh, don't tell me that. Yes, that sounds awesome. Or watching other people's haul videos. Oh, more dangerous videos to watch. Although, I guess it's paying me back because I've been told by a number of you that I'm such an enabler. So sorry. I had a ton of stuff delivered today. Both some books, but also a lot of stuff for these videos I'm working on. And wouldn't you know it, just as Bob got home, the mail lady pulls in the driveway. I was hoping she'd come when he wasn't home. Oh, well. I come out in the garage, he goes, now what did you all order? I'm like, I have no idea. I didn't order all of this. I don't know. Must be books from publishers that they're sending me. Naughty Lisa. Okay, let's find a darker color combo. I really don't have any really dark color combos, unless maybe we do the opposite and we go into a bright green. Because, no, them are different. Maybe I'll do these darker, but these I'll do lighter. I don't know. For some reason, like I said, they just look like they should be darker. I could do these. I could do these lighter, maybe. Because, yeah. Well, I suppose I could do something like this, but use more of the darker tone. Or something like this, but leave off the yellow chartreuse. Maybe I could do that. All right, we have dark green, olive green, and lime peel. Now, I'm going to have to sit here and look. That's why I pulled my pencils out before. What did I say? Which one was I looking at here? Dark green, olive green, lime peel. Dark green, olive green, and dark green. Okay. All right. Let us try this. And I got it. That one's nice and sharp, but I'll sharpen these two. What are you guys coloring? You coloring, diamond painting, other crafts? I always love hear what everybody's doing. Okay, there we go. Give this one a nice sharp point. If it's larger areas, I kind of like to leave it a little bit duller, so then you don't get the pencil strokes in there so much and it blends nicer. But when you're in smaller areas, the sharper points work better. Let's see what this is gonna do. Okay. 'Tis an experiment. Well, Lisa must be concentrating. She's getting quiet. Yeah, see, this is kind of what I was picturing. Something darker like this. I'll go over it with this one. So even if you don't like, you know, the look of the one color combination, you can just drop off either the darkest color or lightest color or mid-tone. Then we go in with this lime peel. Oh yeah, I like that. I kind of always burnish with the lightest color then. Kind of blends it all together. Yes, that is what I pictured in my brain. Yay! I'm lucking out today. What has everybody been doing this weekend? Because by the time I get this up, I'll be lucky if it's up tonight yet. Today is Saturday, but it's getting later in the afternoon, and I still have some things to do. Oh my gosh, I still got to do my taxes. I'm so glad they extended it a month. I had them done, but the accuracy checker didn't like some things that I had inputted, and you think it would let me change and update there? I was having so many problems. So it's like, okay, I'm going to print out what I have. I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to start over. Because, of course, with having the YouTube channel and getting income, I'm going to go up a little bit more with this. Getting income and stuff, you technically, well, I don't want to say own a business, but, you know, you got to claim all that as income. And when you're an Amazon affiliate, that is also income. So you have to mark down 2 businesses, and then if you list business expenses and everything, you kind of split them in half between the 2. And this year's forms are so different than previous. Some of it due to COVID, but I don't think all of it is. Oh, I really like that. Yay. Yay, hooray. What are we at now? 51. Oh, my head is getting in the way. Darn. So yeah, still have those to do. I got my daughter wanted my youngest daughter wanted me to do her taxes, and her, well, now husband, they, for the majority last year, were not married, so they filed as single. So I did both of theirs. And then I did Bob's, my boyfriend's. And I did his whole family's. Well, a couple of them are retired, so technically I only have to do his one brother and his sister now. So, and they're very simple to do. You know, it's not like they have investments, or all they have are, you know, income from a job. And his one brother has some, you know, interest income on a bank account, but other than that, so they're pretty darn easy to do. I knew mine was going to be the most difficult. So yeah, that's another thing I gotta get at. Again, maybe if I don't have Levi this next week, I can get at that. Or at least part of the week. I'm sure I'll have him some, but... How does that look? I like it. I like it. Yay, hooray. I have no idea where this line came from. You see that? I had to have had a pencil in my hand or something. And so I think I'm going to want to make this a darker color. And these, I used purple up in here though. I was thinking I was going to make these purple. I'm going to have to toy around with what I want to do. But I kind of want to make these a darker color to, you know, both of these kind of cover that up. I was so disappointed when I seen that. All right. Let's find a light green. Well, not light, but bright. And we're going to do these that way. I'm having fun with pulling out color combos. Can you tell? How would this one look? It's pretty and springy. Maybe not quite that bright. Could do something like this. Dark green, apple green, and chartreuse. I love chartreuse. Let's do that. So we had dark green out. I'm going to leave these pencils out so I know what I've been using. Dark green grass, no. Dark, oh. Which one? Here. Dark green, apple green, chartreuse. Dark green, apple green, and chartreuse. Okay. And then I think after we got some of these here, and there's one peek in here, then we shall call it a video and chat. Okay. Now, should I just go, I think we'll go dark and out instead of the way I had done it before. So we'll go dark along the vein. And this is kind of in shadow down there. Come in with the mid-tone. My book keeps hitting stuff on my desk. So I like to keep a very clean desk, but I still had left some things out from what I was experimenting with. Bunch of the stuff I put away because you wouldn't have been able to see my desk. It was a necessity. Oh yeah, I like that. Just to kind of give some contrast to all the leaves. Oh, I was almost off camera. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we just have these and that one peeking out. So, kind of doing this one upside down. So we'll do the vein itself pretty dark. And just blend out. Not quite as talkative when I'm doing pencils, am I? Takes more concentration. At least for me. And again, probably just because I am not used to it. So yeah, my poor brain is really having to work. Oh. And the color that just pulls it all together. I love, love, love chartreuse. It's got to be one of my favorite greens. Well, yellow green, huh? Alrighty, let's do this other big one and then that little one down there. let us see. So yeah, whoops, I shouldn't have gone all the way over. Needless to say, we have a lot of things to do outside this summer. We had bought a lawn swing, and Bob put that together today. It's out front, so I had to test it out after I got done mowing lawn. Oh, so nice. But I liked it better at my other house because the patio was out back. I don't have a patio here. And so I always just loved sitting and relaxing on the swing when I got done mowing. Get a big glass full of iced green tea. That just quenched the thirst so well. So I'd sit out there out back and relax. Well, now I can't sit out back because there is no back. Boy, oh boy, Lisa, stay on camera. And I wanted it up here because then it's the only flat piece of lawn. So if I put a pool up for the kids or I have a splash pad for them, that has to go up here. And also, if, you know, Bob or I is sitting out here, or, you know, take Bella out to go potty, so many times she takes so long to go. Well, now I need to sit down. The ultimate in laziness. But I hate it because I know they're not, and I don't want to sound vain, but I always feel like everybody's watching me. I am still a very self-conscious person. I always have been. And I think it stems back to high school yet. Yes, that far back. When I would get bullied. And yeah, I think it's from that yet. But yeah, I don't like the cars going past. And all right, that's what we have gotten done so far. What do you think? I think it's looking beautiful. So I think what I'm going to work on next is either these or maybe this lily. I'm thinking maybe the lily. Bleeding hearts, those won't take too long at all. But like I said, a lot of this, I'm not, oh, I missed that one. I'll have to, should we just quick do that? Because otherwise I'm going to forget what colors I used. But I'm going to need some sharp tips for in there. Might as well do it, right? Before I forget the colors. I mean, I'll leave the colors out, but I'll still be like, okay, which one of those out on my desk did I use? Okay. There, now we got some nice tips. So, let's see. What else can I talk to you guys about? As we quickly do this last little flower. Oh, it's so funny. I was sitting outside after I had mowed, and I could hear this mourning dove cooing away. And I look up, and he or she was sitting on the power line up there, telephone line, I'm not sure, a line of some sort across the street. And I glanced down the street. Here is what I'm assuming is his or her mate. she or he was giving the other one a silent treatment. Oh my gosh. I wonder if Bob's in the living room. No, one moment. That was funny. That was Bob. He, yeah, got the scooter going, so he decided to go for a drive. And he's all the way up by his sister's house, which is a ways away. And he said some of the problem with not getting it started is it was low on gas. So, yeah, now it's all working. But because he can't get a hold of me on my phone, because I'm recording with it, and I put it in airplane mode when I record, so I don't get interrupted, he had to call me on the house phone. We are almost done. So yeah, evidently it must be running pretty good if he ran all the way out there. What is that part of right in there? Must be a leaf, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's not part of the flower. There, then we'll have all of these guys done. Or do you see any more that I missed? Yay! So as you can see, I don't use, oh, and I wasn't even zoomed in for that. I don't use a colorless blender as a rule. Because I pretty much just burnish, like I said, with my pencils. However, if I really want a deep dark look, or I really want the white of the paper completely gone and just burnishing with the pencils isn't doing it, I may get out a colorless blender, and I may have actually used that in here. Not sure. All right, folks, now I'm going to leave it there. I promise. So, thank you so much for watching this video and joining me in on this color and chat that I was so nervous to do. But I think it's looking okay. And I hope you enjoyed our little chat. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. I really would appreciate it. It does help out the channel a lot. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I put out new videos. I hope everybody's having a terrific weekend, and as always, happy coloring. Bye guys.